Welcome to Meistergram. In this video, we're going to show you how to assemble the stand for your PR-1500. To assemble the stand on your PR-1500, you'll need a 10mm wrench and a set of hex wrenches. These tools are included in the toolkit with the machine. However, if you have access to a socket wrench, this will make the installation a lot easier. A diagram of the stand as well as a list of the included parts are located on one side of the box, as you can see here. We'll start by taking a box opener, opening the box and removing all the included parts. Now that you've unpacked all the parts that make up your stand, we could go over in this video and show you what's included. We have casters, we have the shelf, 3 cross pieces, one for the bottom of the stand and one for the front and back of the stand, the 2 main columns, the hardware, which consists of short screws for the stands, long screws for the casters, along with lock nuts to go for all the screws that we mentioned, as well as the cups for the machine to sit on once you have assembled the stand and are ready to set the machine on top of it. The tools that you'll be using for the stand can be found in the toolkit as mentioned previously, but if you have access to a socket wrench, feel free to use one to make the process a lot easier. We'll start the assembly of the stand by taking our main columns and flipping them upside down in order to install the casters on the bottom of the columns. Now we'll take one of the longer screws along with the lock nut and use that to fasten our casters to the bottom of the column. We'll now take our 5mm hex wrench along with a 10mm open end wrench or socket wrench to tighten down the screw and nut. We'll repeat the process for the rest of the screws and the casters. The screw hole, which is located on the corner of the base, might be a little bit difficult to get to. Here's a quick tip. Take the short end of your hex wrench and place the screw. Now take the wrench with the screw and take it over towards the corner, bringing the screw into the hole. Using the nut, go ahead and secure the screw and then tighten. Repeat this process for all 4 corners. Now that your casters are installed, we're going to separate the 2 main columns in order to attach them with the connecting plates. Make sure to leave enough space so when you're installing your connecting plate, the holes will line up the holes on the columns. We will now continue the assembly by taking our cross plate and attaching it to the bottom of the stand. We will continue to install the shelf on the stand. You'll be using the remaining short screws along with the nuts to fasten the shelf onto the columns. We will continue by mounting the front and back faceplates, using the remaining screws and nuts. Now that we've completed this part of the assembly, we're going to rotate our stand and install the machine set cups to be able to set the machine on top of the stand. We're going to go ahead and flip our stand. Now we're going to go ahead and install the cups for the machine sets on the stand. Using the beveled screws along with the lock nuts that are left over in the kit, we're going to go ahead and fasten each cup to each corner of the brace. Please note that the hex wrench for the beveled screws is a size smaller than the previous wrench we used. That completes the stand assembly for the GEM PR-1500. In the next video, we'll be showing you how to unbox and place your machine on the stand.